Welcome to SOS English News. Today, let's talk about this issue. This afternoon, an accident happened in苗栗Mountain. A driver hit a leopard cat as he was driving fast at a speed of 100 km per hour. The leopard was killed immediately.
Betty, you see, it is said that the driver hit the leopard cat because he drove too fast. You usually drive a scooter very fast, right? You should pay attention to the speed of your scooter so that you can accidentally hit wild animals. You should protect the animals as well as yourself.
I remember that Mom told me to ride slower when I saw the warning sign.
I feel so sad
For those wild animals in Taiwan. I think Taiwanese are not doing enough to protect wildlife. I wish I could do more for the wild animals.
I'm going to do a project about protecting animals, and I hope more people can take part in guarding animals with me.
After a few days.
Hello everyone, I have made a board game SOS for my school project. Would you like to join me to play the game together?
Sure, we would love to!
Through this game, the players can pay more attention to the problems Taiwan's endemic species of animals are facing.
Let's start!
Game accessories.
Game manual, map, animal cards. This is the front of the card. It includes animals' conservation grades, name, picture, information, and the area it located.
The conservation grade of animals is divided into 4 categories. There is no heart on the card. It means wild animals.
A heart represents the species should be protected.
2 hearts represent rare species. 3 hearts represent endangered species.
Tool cards.
Players can understand what behaviors are harmful and helpful to animals. These are opportunity cards, divided into good and bad. For example, look for rubbish in the forest and clean it. Littering causes animals to eat the litter by mistake.
These are fortune cards, divided into good and bad. For example, build a sign in the mountainous areas to warn drivers to slow down and beware of the animal's sudden appearance. You cause a rock here.
Chess pieces.
Dice.
Scorecards. Game set up.
Place a mat on the middle of the table. Place the animal cards and tool cards at the corresponding location on the board. Place the chess pieces on the starting spot. Determine the order and choose the character in his or her own area. Roll the dice and start the game.
Game operation. Determine the order by finger guessing and choose the representative character and his or her own region, landing, north, central, south, and east. Roll the dice and move forward. Walk to the right grid and follow the rules to draw the card each time when the player arrives on the grid. If the player reaches another area and draws the card, and the card drawn belongs to others' area, then the player wins the points shown on the card. If the player reaches another area and draws a card that belongs to his or her own area, then the player gets a chance to draw one more card and wins the points shown on this card. If the player reaches his or her own area and draws a card that belongs to another area, then the player gets double points shown on the card. If the player reaches his or her own area and draws the card that belongs to his or her own area, then the player can draw one more card and wins double points shown on the card.
I have a question. Reach another area. Draw a card that belongs to his or her own area. What does it mean?
Okay, I will give an example.
The area I choose is north, and I reach the south or any area other than the north, and that is the so-called reach another area.
Okay, I know.
So if I choose the eastern area, I reach the eastern area, but I draw a card that belongs to the middle area, then I can get double points shown on the card.
You got it. Okay, let me continue.
If the player reaches the blank grid, he or she cannot draw any card. If the player reaches the grid start on the map, the player needs to draw a fortune or opportunity card. So the player needs to do what's shown on the card. If the player reaches the grid prison on the map, the player pauses for 1 round. If the player reaches the grid safe on the map, The player can draw 2 cards. Each player needs to go for at least 2 rounds before arriving at the final destination or starting point.
Now let's go save the endemic species of animals and start again!
There are 4 characters: an elementary school girl, Betty, a senior high school boy, Eric, a middle-aged man, Jeff, an elderly woman, Megan, and 4 regions: North, Central, South, and East.
Let's start again!
In the end of the game,
How have you learned while playing the game?
I think we can learn what we do will protect or harm animals by drawing opportunity cards and fortune cards.
My favorite part of the product is the characters. I think they are carved in detail. In addition, I also like the design of the cards. All the pictures are colorful and clear.
I learned a lot of information about Taiwan's endemic species of animals.
My biggest hope is that we all learn to protect animals.
SOS! Let's save all species together!